Welcome back. Denette Trimble is with the Sleep Center at San Angelo's Community Medical Center, here to talk about something that you hear a lot fairly frequently these days, sleep apnea.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Sleep apnea is when a person actually quits breathing during their sleep, and it just causes them to be tired all the time because it interrupts all your different sleep cycles.
What are some of the symptoms during the day?
You have daytime sleepiness. You may wake up with a morning headache. A lot of people are prone to accidents during the day, work accidents, driving.
So if you suspect you have it, what's a good thing to do?
Go to the doctor. Discuss your symptoms, the main thing.
What if you don't? What if you don't get treatment?
Well, then you're going to be at high risk for a heart attack, a stroke. High blood pressure is probably very common among untreated
other medical
sleep
issues.
apnea.
You all say you have 2 beds to do overnight sleep studies with the Sleep Center at Community Medical Center. How does that work if someone comes in to go through that study?
We generally have them come in. We explain what we're going to do to them. We put the electrodes on them. That's usually their concern. They think they're going to be wired for sound. But it's rather simple once you get them all hooked up. You explain the process of what each wire does, and they're more comfortable with that.
Is the Sleep Center actually in the hospital facility at Community?
No, we are in the CMA2 building where pediatrics
across
is.
the street,
we're back in the back corner.
So it's kind of quiet, a lot quieter.
Yes. Thank goodness.
So people arrive, when they go through that sleep study, is it a 24-hour time period? Do they arrive in the evening? Do they arrive early in the day? How does that work?
They arrive between 8 and 9, and then we get them up about 6 in the morning.
So you connect all those wires
electrodes,
and then they go to sleep and then wake up, whatever happens through the night, and then do they just wake up on their own the next morning?
We try to get them up by 6 o'clock in the morning just so we can, get them awake and everything before they leave. But, there's a lot of processes that you can go through. They may need a CPAP machine during the night, and they may not. The CPAP machine is actually what treats the sleep apnea. And so it's different types of interfaces. They have the full face mask, the nasal mask, nasal pillows.
Depending on what? Why would you have different formats for that?
Well, people that are claustrophobic, they usually don't want a big mask over their face. But you can acclimate them to the therapy when they first come in. You can show it to them, discuss what the different masks are for.
How does that work for people who have sleep apnea when they hook up to those overnight? What does it do?
Well, the CPAP machine is splints the airway open. That's what CPAP stands for, continuous positive airway pressure. And so that splints the airway open, so that alleviates the snoring and it alleviates the apnea where you quit breathing. And so they get a much better night's sleep.
So back to the sleep study, when you wake up in the morning, you take all the electrodes off, and then do you all process that? How long does it take for you to process all that data?
It depends. I mean, we get the data to the physician the next day, and then it's usually in their hands when we get it back. And then we send it to the referring physician. So
tell us, if someone suspects having sleep apnea or wants to go through that process, what should they do?
Talk to their doctor about their symptoms, anything that they suspect. Most of the time it's the bed partner that notices, the choking or gasping or snoring. And it's just really important. I mean, a lot of the cardiologists look at the high blood pressure, the arrhythmias,
and other issues that are connected to that. All right, very interesting. Thank you. Denette Trimble with the Sleep Center at Community Medical Center.